Oh my God, what was it? BYOP? Bring your own protection? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Drone Channel Down Under Edition. What did I do? I hit a wrong button here somewhere. Ah, there's what I did. All right, much better. And I can see plenty of people in the house. We got Tim Jackson in the house. We got AZ Drone Dude, Jay Bird,
hey guys,
Artco Drone. We got Artco Drone Solutions, Tim Jackson, Ron Brown, Leonard Oglesby, Flying Flynn Media, JC Flying. I think JC said he's got a night job tonight. That's pretty cool. Fly Zone Drones, Michael, good to see you. Steve and Drones, good to see you, sir. Scrolling back up. Uncle Bill's Toys, Robert Glazier, Mike Hein. Oh, I don't want to say that. Okay, can somebody do you know how to say his name? And I don't want to say it wrong to get mad.
Mike Rennick.
Oh, Rennick. So the H is silent. Thank you very much.
It is. I only just learned that too a couple of weeks ago.
Well, see, that helps. It's a good thing you were here. Okay, yeah. So we're all caught up now. As you can see, Chris is on the road, but still joining us. We're glad to have everyone here. So I'm going to go around the room and let everybody say what's going on, what might be happening on their channel and stuff, and what's happening with them in general. First off, I'm gonna go to our guest host this week, none other than Matt Northeast.
Hey, how you going, folks? Good to see you all again, and thanks for having me on, man. Good on you. A couple of things happening on my channel. I'll be actually, for the first time ever, going to be doing a giveaway on my channel, so that'll be coming up. I'll be announcing that on well, I've just announced it, haven't I? But I will be showing you what I'll be giving out this Friday night for you, and Saturday morning here in Australia. So looking forward to that. And I've yet to work out the details of the we won't call it a competition, but anyway, yeah, I'll be working something out there so I can send some stuff away to people. And that's around about what's happening there.
And next up, I'm going to go to Chris Hope on the road.
What's up, everybody?
He's signaling.
I am. I just want y'all to know, since I got my map bump, my life has changed. I won't tell y'all how it's changed, but y'all enjoy the show. If y'all see me bow out, it's because I need to pay attention to the road.
All right. And next up, Ron Brown.
Hello, Bill and everybody out in chat. I'm glad to be here tonight. Well, like a lot of people, I'm just sitting around here, waiting for that Mini 3 to show up and still flying my Mavic 3 Pro. Just put a low light test out today. So, yeah, great to be here tonight, and pass on to the next guy.
Bob, what's up, buddy?
Ho, ho, ho. Hi, everybody. Well, I've been having a variety of fun all week. Had work done in the house here today. New floors and new sinks and stuff like that had to happen. But I'm really fortunate, to live. I live in Las Vegas. Tonight they're going to do a preview drone show at the Bellagio. I'm after the show's over here, I'm headed down to the strip there. There are something like 500 drones are going to form the formation of every NFL team above the Bellagio fountain there. So I'm going to head down there to see that when we finish. But and we got a great show on Old Farts with Drones coming up. I got one of our longtime members that I think a lot of you will be connected with. If you remember the Happy Rant, if you look on the channel for Happy Rant, we'll have a great time. Thanks.
Cool.
Bob, will you be flying tonight at the Bellagio with one of your drones?
I wish, Actually, I wrote Steven Sutton. I said, do you know who's doing the show in Las Vegas tonight? I'd love to sit backstage.
As you can see, I've already posted a link in the chat to kind of get things rolling because Bob's already made it very clear he's wanting. I don't blame him. I want to get out too, and I also want to talk more about next week's show because it's going to be the Collaboration 2 show where we combine everything in AI, and we'll talk about that later on. First up is the droning veteran. These are the choices that Matt himself came up with. So what I will do is I will introduce the channel, and I'm going to say. And tell him, give you his statistics, and then Matt will kind of give us the rest of the information. All right. So I got the droning veteran with 582 subscribers. I don't have my usual thingamabob here. That's weird. Usually I get my did I not sign into my StreamYard to my thingamabob account? Anyway, so it's the droning veteran, and so give us some background on him, Matt, please.
Droning veteran Dan, yeah, he's been around for quite some time, and been a watcher of my channel for quite some time too. Look, he's moved up from flying his Mavic Pro. He's got a lot of footage on that. He lives in Utah it is, and he's recently got himself a DJI FPV drone too. So he's getting some footage up on that one there. I think that's Silver City, Utah Ghost Town, I think is his FPV. But really great channel. Nice bloke too. He's been on the panel a few times on my show. So well worth checking out and showing him a bit of love. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's got Taco Tuesday here. I can see something. He's looking some rocks in a tumbler. So that's
mate,
cool.
He's always smoking up, and he's always putting shorts up, and the food that he cooks. I've got to get over there and have a bit of a feed one night. I'll tell you what, this guy's cooking in his smoker. It's brilliant. Chris would love that.
Please get over there. Okay, listen, let me see. Okay, what was he? He was sitting at 582. Let's see if he picked up any subscribers. 584. He got 2 subscribers, which is cool. But
I was already subscribed.
Yeah, so was I. Here's the thing that's crazy. Will YouTube take them away by tomorrow? Because Charles Galuski and I have had this discussion before. This is considered non-organic. So according to what YouTube's rules are, they'll take them away because we still got only 2 subscribers. So maybe there's 2 new people. That's cool. Very cool. Very cool.
I'll tell you what, and this is the only way to make your subscription stick is if you actually run a video through. You don't have to watch it, but run a video through and watch one, and then subscribe, and especially the notification bell too. And that way, I have found that the subscription stick as long as you watch one, as long as you watch it, because
watch
otherwise
an entire video, and then then hit subscribe.
Well, and ring the bell too. So I hadn't rung the bell.
Yeah, and just run it off in another screen or something like that. Even if you don't want to watch it, we'll go back and watch it later. But just run one through before you put this subscription.
Oh wait! Look at this is so cool because it's even titled "The Perfect Back at Matt Bump," and then there's a couple of Matt bumps, 3 Matt bumps here.
He puts them everywhere on his thumbnails. He's a good bloke.
Oh, he's driving a truck?
He is, yes. He drives for a company there in Utah. And he's always out and about on the roads. And he's got this series which he's doing called Crazy Utah Drivers.
They are. I live close. I live close enough to know.
So definitely get over there and check out his channel for sure. Let me get out of this one.
The old man.
And they have the widest streets in Utah. What? The Utah streets are extremely wide.
Wow.
Because they had to be enough room so a team of horses could pull a U-turn in their street.
In the chat.
That's the way they made their laws.
Oh, wow. An old law.
Is that you, Claude? Or is that somebody? I want to make sure. But yeah, what'd you need, Chris?
Is my road noise too loud?
We don't hear no road noise, man.
No, not at all. I can
You're
hear
right.
it,
You're
but
right,
I,
silent
you
proof.
know,
I'm
not a
fine with
problem.
it. I don't
Not
hear
a
anything.
problem.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing anything. I was only
I
hearing
didn't
him
hear
when he
anything
talked.
either.
Well, that's cool. So, okay, next up, let me get this up. Let me get the channel copied. Copy, and I'm going to paste it into the chat, folks. So I'm going to make sure I at least ring these bells for now so that I'll know when they put up a video and I can go back. See, now here's the twisted thing. What happens if you ring their bell, right? And YouTube takes it away, but then you watch their next video. Do you suddenly come up on their subscriber list?
No,
I mean,
once they've taken it away, you're gone. You know, and even to the fact that people who are very regular on my channel, for some reason the subscriptions have dropped. There's been a few of them. Jim Boyd was one of them. That happened to Jim quite regularly, actually. That he would be unsubscribed to my channel. So yeah, I don't know. It does some crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
Well, Jim kind of falls off the planet from time to time, anyway. So
yeah, he does. Yeah.
And I've every time I've sent him a message in the past 3 months, it's like ghost. I'm like, okay, dude, I get it. You know, ghost.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
But anyway, I hope as long as the thing about was I thought he had passed away or something, but he appeared for a little bit. He spoke to you, Matt, so we know he's alive, and that's cool. So that's all that matters.
He did. And Ron and Adrian went and visited him while I were in Florida.
Oh, very cool.
A couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so next up we have, what is it? Well, let me get back over here. DGC by Nuccio. Is that it?
Yeah, well, your guess is as good as mine.
Well, is he? If he was Italian, I would think that Nuccio. I would think, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, he's somewhere over there. He's very new. He's new to my channel, but the places that you can get over there, I mean, the history is fantastic. I'm not too sure on what he's flying, but he's got some really nice footage of some of these old ruins and stuff like that over there.
Here's a Mavic he's using. What is this, a Mini?
That's a Mini, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, man. What?
That's right. There's a Mini he's flying. And he gets some really nice footage. Oh, look at this.
Him and Cardoso need to hook up.
Yeah. Kenny, I just messaged him the other day because he put a link in his chat, in his description, and it went to for a drone, and it went to the Mavic 2, and I thought, so I messaged him. So you'd flying the Mavic 2 now? No, he's still flying the Spark, mate. He's still flying the Spark.
That's crazy.
That's an amazing.
That's nice, man, for a Mini.
Mini's fantastic when it comes to low light stuff too. You know, very, very surprising, and along with that Nano Plus as well. That's an incredible little camera. You know, they've come a long way with their cameras. All
right, so let me get back over here. Let's see. I don't remember how many he had. He had 318 before, maybe. Let's see. Can we give him one or two? Did everybody hit that link? Did anybody hit that link? Did anybody subscribe?
316.
Oh, 16. So he went up two.
So.
All right, very good. All right, well, let's keep moving. I don't want to keep the pace down. So
I just hit subscribe and it was at 317.
There you go. Yeah, he's got a couple out of that, so well worth it.
Hopefully, now don't forget because like you were, that sucks. So you have to subscribe to somebody and watch them instantly.
A video,
and you know, and that's just to me. That's, I don't know, malarkey.
I know, because then they see it as being spam. You know, because you used to have those channels where they have the live shows and goes, subscribe here, subscribe there, get them over 3,000 or whatever it is, and everyone just subscribe, and they get them over 3,000, and next day they all just drop off because it's not YouTube sees it as not a subscription of interest, because you're just doing it to get people monetized or whatever, and they put it as spam and gone.
That's what, to me, from YouTube's standpoint, the more channels that you could possibly monetize, the better you are in the long run. Because some of the weird shit that's on that channel, you're going to find a really fine niche that's going to go ahead and watch that type of shit. And they're still going to buy whatever crazy stuff you throw up there. And I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense to me why they're like, oh, we want only the top dollar.
Yeah, I know. I mean, trickle feed. We got the little channels just trickle feeding, you know, and that all adds up. You know, I don't know. I can't understand them. Unreal.
Well, I mean, I jumped one. I'll have to go back to it in a second. So I'll come back here. I'm going to get this link copied, get it over here in the chat. I hate that I don't have my stats like I did before. I don't know what I've done to lose them this time. We have Organized Confusion Drones with 868 subscribers. All right, Matt.
There you go. Organized Confusion. I'll just say some Drone Effects has got it in there too. Subscribe, hit the like, and comment. That's always a massive thing, you know. But anyway, here we go. Organized Confusion. Now he's been around for quite some time as well. He's flying the Mini now. He actually lost his Mini. He crashed it not long ago and went through DJI Kera Fresh, and within a few days he ended up with a new drone. So that was fantastic. But he's up there in Toronto, and he's got a lot of cityscape stuff and lovely views of the city. You know, it's a beautiful city to look at.
And he's also a professional pilot at Pierce, because it says he's got a real estate job here from Barrie, Ontario, with the Mini 2, no less. Wow.
Oh, mate, you know, that's the perfect little drone to be, you know, very quiet, and does a good job too. Good camera.
Oh, 74. He's actually got some action here that he'll lose tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, what kills me, that's like us, and I've said this before. There was a couple of channels that we had shown, right? They only had like 3 or 4 subscribers to begin with. Okay. Yeah. And then we do the show and they've got like 18 subscribers. And then the very next day, they've got like 2 subscribers.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, okay, you just crushed that person. You made sure that they gave up on YouTube on the first day. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, where's the incentive? You know? Oh, dear.
That's what I was saying. I was like, that guy, hopefully he didn't see that he had 22 subscribers and then come back 2 hours later to see he only had 2.
Yeah, that.
Because this was like, you just want to slap people down. And I was like, that's bullshit. To me, like I said, to me, anything that you can throw an ad on, throw an ad on it, man. It might sell. You never know. I mean, a lot of those ads don't sell any damn way. So
yeah,
why not just throw it on that?
I don't know about anyone else, but I've never really watched the whole ad. As soon as it comes up, skip, man, I'm out of there. And it gives me the shits, actually, when you get an ad that you can't skip.
75.
Like,
Cool.
There you go. Organized Confusion.
Stop that share. We got 33 watching now. All right. Let me get back over. I need to do the share again, and I need to get the right one this time. Let's make sure I got to get the right one here. Chrome tab. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is, right there. Done. And a share. I'm going to just copy. Oh, come on. Let me get it copied and into the chat. So please remember, and all these, here's the thing. After the show's over with, go back and check out these channels that you think you're interested in, and go ahead and watch a video, you know, and comment on the video. That would be great, because it's really, like he was, what sucks, man, is if you subscribe and you ring the bell, and then the next day it takes your subscription away, and then you go watch one of their videos. Does it even give you the watch time? I mean, that's total bullshit then.
What watch time it does, yeah. It doesn't matter if you're subscribed or not. You'll get your watch time and all that sort of stuff.
That's just crazy.
But yeah, just the subscription. Yeah.
RedX Fpv.
RedX Fpv. Now, he's a young fella. I think around about 13 or 14 years old. And I ran into him on an FPV channel I was watching. And he hasn't got himself a drone yet, from what I can gather. And he flies his simulator. Now, if he flies an FPV, if he flies FPV like he does on his simulator, he's going to be crazy good. So he's going to have his thumb sorted out by the time he gets a real drone, or real quad. So he's got a lot of stuff there on the simulator, and you know, he's just starting out. And I think you know, it'll do really well. Or as well as, you know, our drone channels can do. So hopefully, you know, pop along and have a bit of a look at that, because he flies pretty crazy. when it comes
Greetings
to
from
simulator.
Brazil. Hello, Brazil. I want to holler out in the chat for a minute. Everybody be checking out this channel, and let's give this kid some encouragement too. Watch some of his videos. Tell him he needs to get a drone. Plus, I'm wanting to click some buttons here so that I can say hey to everybody. Hey, Sergio. Good to have you here. Oh, wait. So I don't want to hear any more. Oh, shit. He can't see this. Hang on. So I don't hear any more damn whining. Can you see this? Can you see? You see this shit? There's stickers in here.
Oh, here we go.
In here. So you don't have to give me no more shit.
Yeah.
Oh, why not? It's fun.
But the next time you actually get some stickers, send me some. So okay. So we got Red done. Wait a minute. How many? Let's see what Red got. What did he have? 254.
Yep.
254. Oh, nobody subscribed. Or did he just go up and I didn't know it?
I don't know. We didn't
get anybody. I hit the bell. Anyway, way to go, Red. We'll see next. And okay, I already did organized. Let's see. I got to get another share going. Share screen, Chrome tab, cinematic, I think. Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Did you put Reds in the chat, mate?
Yes, I did. But it's way back there. Maybe I didn't. Hang on, let me make sure. I got it back here. I can go again. Hey, get off of here. What are you doing? I don't want what is this going? Get away. That one. Red. Open. Yeah, I thought I did. Maybe yeah, because I had to go back and copy it. I had to do a long drag, and then I came back over here. Oh no, I didn't hit enter.
That's why.
There you go.
And
now
I'm
it
drinking,
showed up.
And I'm drinking. I'm sober tonight. What the fuck? So anyway,
Yeah.
okay, we'll go back and highlight. Wait a minute. We'll go back and highlight him one more time. Just because I feel bad now. Red. Boom. There we go. Okay, so wait a minute. What was he at? We said 254. Gonna hit it again. 254, 255. Woo! Hey, there's
we go.
one. But
Makes
don't
a
forget to
bit
ring the bell. Ring the bell too. And try your best within, these channels that you're interested in. Because I think that because if Matt's saying he's just good on the simulator, then as soon as he gets a hold of a drone, if it's tuned right, then he's going to rip it up. 255, 257. So he picked up 3.
Yeah.
Get 258, 250. Come on. There we go. So don't forget to check him out more. I want to keep going. I'm going to close that channel out. Get back over here. Gonna come back up and share. All right. Now I'm going to do cinematic drone shots, right? And I'm going to come up and I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste and get it in here at the right time this time. Paste in there. There we go. And I know it says Ignacio Perez Reyes, but I'm assuming that that's still cinematic drone shots. So, and I'm going to hit the.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hit me.
You're all right. Yeah. Anyway, he's flying a Mini. Now he does a lot of sunset stuff and things like that, which can be challenging at times with a little drone like that, trying to get the exposure and stuff. And he does a really good job of getting that. Well worth just checking out, what's capable of these little things. They're pretty amazing these days, and the scenery that he's got, where he's flying is really, really nice. He gets some really nice stuff. So I really did like what I saw on that channel.
Wait a minute,
I'm watching one of his Mexico ones at the moment here.
Wait a minute, here you go, Matt.
Yes, I always say Justin's channel's pretty good, but anyway, that's
we had everybody run away. Somebody else must have started a live. They're all leaving. What did we do, guys? Come on, man. I'll take my clothes off if you'll stay. Everybody leaves finally. No, just kidding. Let's see what happens
when Justin gets in the chat.
Yeah. 32. Awesome. All right. So don't forget to ring the bell. Oh, shit. I forgot to ring the bell, but I rung the bell just now. right, so we're gonna go back over here. Oh, this next guy. I don't know if we should show this next guy or not. I really am not so sure about this next guy. I mean, I've heard some stories about him, like hacked accounts, 3 and 4, Facebook personas. I don't know.
Yeah, shady character.
Yep. Multiple accounts so he can sneak comments in everywhere, and all that sort of stuff. The old big BMack aerials. Oh, good on you, Brian. Look, he's having a bit of fun with some FPV stuff too. There was some really funny stuff that he did. We showed it on my show last week with him taking off with his little tiny hawk straight into the mud. Funny.
Somebody,
but Brian. Sorry,
he got one. He got a subscriber.
Oh, did he? There you go.
There was somebody in the chat that wasn't subscribed. That's awesome, man.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, we all know Brian, don't we? So, but he's got some interesting stuff on his channel too, which is worth checking
one more
out.
time before we move upon. Yeah, he's down there. What is it? The Sunday night drone gun and liquor meetup or whiskey meetup or something.
Whiskey, yeah.
So he's got his own little crew down there, and I was like, yeah, that's well, we won't talk about that. This is leave it alone. I was going to go somewhere strange, and I said, nope, I'll leave that shit alone. All right, let's see. Share coming up with Chrome tab. Oh, Bob, a different Bob, but Robert Glazier.
Rob Glazier. Now, what drone he hasn't got isn't worth having. He's he's got a couple of them, and he's got footage, of all of them. So in the other day, 2 days ago, as I see there, he's got the Phantom 4 out. You don't often see people out there flying Phantom 4s anymore and putting footage up. It's you can go back and just remind yourself. Pretty good camera on those things, But he's got the FPV, he's got the 3 and all that sort of stuff. So there's a good variety of drones on that channel there. Or Rob,
I like the banner. The banner's
nice,
isn't
isn't
the
it?
rainbow.
The rainbow and everything there. That's beautiful.
Like Hawaii or something, but who knows?
It could be too.
Let's see. 69, 71. That's just awesome.
There you go.
Well, we know I got the link in the chat that time.
That's a good thing.
So I'm going to ring. Everybody, don't forget, ring the bell, and we'll be moving on to the next one. All right, let me get over here, and we're going to do a share. Chris is gone. That's okay, Chris. That's totally understandable. I'm glad he was in for a little bit. That was cool. I think he kind of came in to support Matt. That was awesome. We're going to get over here. Johnny D.
And there we go. Oh, look, he's got quite a bit of stuff on his channel. Obviously, he's got some FPV stuff there as well and all that sort of thing. Obviously, he's just sort of starting out there. If you can just scroll down a little bit, let's have a look at the his videos.
There they are. It finally showed up again. I was like, hey, that's that shit I've been looking for a while. All right, so we got Darwin 7-inch.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of FPV stuff on there, which I always like watching. It's and where people fly, and some of the stuff they do is incredible. Some of the guys flying around, it's pretty good stuff. So a Max Air 420, yeah.
Hey Max, what's up? I looked over the chat, saw that, but it was here, so I can do my spiel now. Hang on. Johnny DRC with 138 subscribers. The channel itself has 2,540 plus views on 119 videos. This month, he's uploaded 1 new video, and the channel has picked up 85 new views. See, that's what I normally do when I got this shit down.
Yeah, I saw that last time. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, because everybody's usually like, where are you getting all this shit? And I'm like, oh my god, I feel naked. I can't find it. I went. Thank God Matt knows these people better than me. Let's see.
Robert Glazier just chimed in. He said that that's Niagara Falls with the rainbow in the header there.
Very cool, very cool, very cool. And he went from, what was it, 138 to 144.
Something.
So very cool.
Yeah.
Let's hit it one more time. Let's see what we got one more time. 144. That's awesome. Don't forget, I'm coming over here and I'm ringing the bell. Boom for all. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to close it up. And we're going on to the next one. Oh, I know this next guy. I know this guy. Dan's in the house. Cool. Drone Pool's here. Do I see Drone Pool? Yes, Dan. Good to see you, Dan. Good to have you in the house, buddy. Let me get back over here and pay. Bill, you're not getting paid for this unless you do your fucking job.
You've never heard that before in your life, have you?
Yeah. Okay, next up, Christopher Wedgworth. He's a big supporter of pretty much every drone channel in existence. So
we have red beards.
Yes.
Yes.
Got to stick together.
All right, go for it, Matt.
Oh, Chris. Yes. Well, Chris, as you know, been around for a long time. And as you said, very, very avid supporter of a lot of channels. And really likes to get out there and fly his drone, have a bit of fun too. And that last one there, 2 weeks ago, we saw that. The water levels in that dam there, they were really, really low, 6 odd months ago when he popped a video out. So it's good to see the water levels are coming back up in his area. But well worth checking out. I think it's an Air 2. I think he's flying the Air 2.
76. Almost don't tell me everybody here is subscribed to Chris. All right. That's fair enough.
I am.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, that's the one where
the bell, though. I rang the bell this time.
Yeah.
But I was already subscribed, Chris.
Yeah. And I have to wait. It takes a second to load. See, it actually came up again, but I had to wait for it to load. That's weird. So it's taking a second or two to load on each one. So Chris has 276 subscribers on 124 videos. The channel itself has picked up 20,500 plus views. This month he's uploaded 2 new videos and the channel itself has picked up 577 new views. Chris Wedgworth.
Well done. What a spiel. What a spiel. Yeah. Did he get any?
No, it's 276. Everybody stuck that way. Wait a minute. I'm going to click it. No, he didn't get any more. I feel bad now. Thank you for telling me that I should have checked again, but I didn't. And Chris is back. Da-da-da-da-da. Next up, we've got another Bob. Oh, wow.
We need more Bobs.
Wow. Oh. Bob, I'm sorry. I'm severely slacking because Bob has done some work on his channel.
Have a look at that. Yes. Now he's out there with the Air 2S, I think, these days. He has been mucking around with his editing a lot too. And he's really working on the way he flies and gets shots and stuff like that. And his example of the Air 2S there in the boating community video there, the second one in, he's actually, framing shots up and taking them like that. So really nice stuff. Bob's got some good videos on there, and also showing the capabilities of the quick shots. I think they're called. I'm not sure what they're called on the fly app. The quick shots thing there on the Air 2S around his truck and all that, and some really nice shots of that. So good on you, Bob, and thanks very much for all your support over the years too, mate. Bob's always been there on a lot of channels too. So
there it comes. So I'm like having to hit refresh. So Bob has 17 videos on the channel with 5,580 plus views. This month he's uploaded 2 new videos, and the channel itself has picked up 654 new views. So Bob's doing better with his cinematic videos than I am with the live show that's on for 2 hours. Anyway.
There you go.
So wait a minute. Did I not? I put his in there, didn't I? It's yes. Okay, and did Bob get, with 257? I think he was at 256 or 356. Hopefully he got a 1 or 2 more. 57. No, that's it. All right. A bill bump. No, it's not. We got to come up with something different from, because a map bump is kind of a patent. If we call it a bill bump, we call it a bill blast. No,
You live legal all over you, mate. If you start that, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not go there, gentlemen. Please, we're trying to keep this civil for this show. All right, so next up, we're gonna come back over here. I'm gonna get another share going. Oh no, don't leave the studio. Wrong button, Bill. Share, dumbass. Almost left. I was like, poof. It says, the thing about it is it used to be when you click that X, your ass was gone. But at least this time it pops up and says, are you sure you want to? And it's this big red sign, leave the studio. Oh, no, I don't want to do that, man. No. Okay.
Yep.
So we got this guy who sometimes speaks with an English accent just to be humorous.
Sometimes. And he does a pretty good job of that too.
Well, I think it's in his background, isn't it?
Yes, I think his dad is English.
Okay, 389. I'm going to get the refresh and see if that's when it comes up. There it comes. Oh, yes, it's rolling in. Sunrise Water Media with 389 subscribers on 35 videos on the channel. The channel has picked up 9,190 plus views. This month he's uploaded one new video and picked up, the channel itself has picked up 411 new views. And if you don't know, Sunrise Water Media, also known as Chris with a K, does a lot of work with Kelly Shore's Ready Set Drones. So he doesn't always put out a whole shitload of content on his channel because he does a lot to work with Kelly and hang out with Kelly and does a lot. So it's kind of a cool little thing that they got going on there because Chris is more behind the scenes kind of director kind of guy. And if you're interested in getting some logos designed, and I think maybe he'll do a little minor intro work, to make sure to jump over to Chris's channel and mention it to him. Okay. Anything you want to add to that, Matt?
Well, no, not really. No, Chris does do some really good work in post, you know, and he's got a really good sense of humor, and he does put a lot of time and effort into what he does produce. So, you know, even though he doesn't come out with a lot of stuff, what he does come out with is quality. So it's good stuff. It really is, and the funny.
MacBook
too, you know,
Pro, the truth.
They are secrets to more subscribers. Look, I mean, you know,
can the Mavic 3 compete with an Apple?
Hang on, I don't know what's going on here.
What did he do?
Could you hear that?
Yeah, we could hear that.
Oh my God!
All right, let's see. Chris was at 3. Oh, he was 87. He picked up 2. Any more? 89, 90.
90.
There we go. 3. Don't forget to ring the bell. And moving on. Let me get back over here to StreamYard. And no, don't leave. Share. Oh, we lost Chris again. Next up is NB Drones. Link going in.
NB Drones. Yeah, he got some really nice footage on here. One of the places he flies is really, it's really nice, man. It's good to check out. And he's flying the little Mini too, Mini as well. So, you know, again, that's you know, showing itself and proving itself to be quite a popular drone with a lot of channels now. Where you don't have to go out and spend a heap of money to go and get some really nice footage.
Oh, he was talking about that. He was gonna fly south of the border. He's already got it's up on the seat right here. It premieres in 20 hours. Remember, he put it, I can't remember where it was. I don't know if it was in Drone Nation or where it was, but remember, he put up the sign and he says, I'm going here tomorrow. Should I fly? And like, I guess we know the answer now, huh? So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a like here.
That definitely wasn't taken to ground level. Yes, but you know, well worth checking out too. You know, you know,
he was at 70. I got the link in there. 73. I want to see if he got any. 173, 177 for already. Cool.
There you go.
And there you go on the channel, flying a DJI Mini, a Mavic Mini. It actually still has Mavic in the name. On 40 videos, the channel has picked up 4,400 plus views. This month, he's uploaded 6 new videos. The channel itself has picked up 604 new views. This is cool down here. This the storm. It looks like it's pretty much low light. I'm gonna go ahead and give a brief clip of it here, since we're not showing any audio here. So that's a mini in low light.
It's impressive. It really is. It blew me
Oh
away.
wow, we got some storm action going on here.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to give too much away. All right, we're gonna stop it now. So y'all go back and look.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and that's what I'm saying with these little drones these days. You know, they're getting quite impressive with the detail they catch in dynamic range. You know, it's unreal.
Okay, so let's see. Let me go over here real quick because they got JSK, Joe Blaylock, Tim Jackson, Robert Glazier, that Justin guy, Drones 863, Akira Show, Steven Drones, Greg Pittman, Adrian. You know, I was going to come on and onto Matt's show, and I was going to talk sweet to Adrian like this and say, "How are you, pretty boy?" You know, I was really hoping we could get Adrian on the show so I could speak to him in this way. I was like, "Oh, you're so cute, young man. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, I don't know what to do." But anyway, maybe we'll have to do that sometime, because I just wanted to see how Adrian would react if I'd have done that. But anyhow,
yeah, he'll catch a plane, mate. That's what he'll do.
My wife would kick his ass. But anyway. So anyway, let me get back to work here. Share screen. Going up here to the Chrome tab. Y'all, Ron, Bob, y'all are welcome to say anything anytime.
Anything.
Hey, anything. Yeah. Thanks, Ron.
These are all great channels. I really can't help them out because I'm already subscribed to all of them, and I've watched full videos, so I'm really subscribed.
There's been a couple so far tonight that I haven't had. I didn't subscribe to, and I did tonight, but there's
Chris Wedgworth, a lot of those guys. You know, Chris Waters, they're the backbone of YouTube.
Well, what I'm going to do tonight, and all of the links for these channels are in the description. What I'm going to do tonight, after I get done giving Erica her shower and getting her chilling out with her mom, I'm going to come back and go to each one of these channels, and I'm going to watch, a couple of minutes of each video, because I've already subscribed and I've already rung the bell. So if I go back after the show within 2 or 3 hours, hopefully I'll be good and they'll be able to keep the damn subscription. So
yeah,
that's our scientific experiment for the evening.
Well, another thing I was thinking too is if you subscribe, we could actually have people, in the chats, like Gizmo Drones right now. We're not going to see, he just went from 1.5 to 1.6. So he must have been right on the edge. I was going to say, we wouldn't see anything change. But it went from 1.5 to 1.6.
Yeah.
1.56. So he must have been at 159. So that's kind of cool, actually. So he actually went up. So you could actually say, like, I was subscriber number, 1,522 or 322, and you put it in our live chat so that it's recorded. So how can you, the whole point is YouTube says I can subscribe, period. They're not telling you, there's not this like line mile long shit that says how you have to subscribe, when you have to subscribe, what you have to do to subscribe. They just portray it to you as, if I see something I'm interested in, I can subscribe to it, and at any given time I can go back and check it out. That's the theory they give to us, but that's not true. We have found this out. But if we show them in a live chat that you subscribed, you put down the number that you subscribed to that channel, how can YouTube justify taking it away? Because you're admitting, I subscribed, a human being subscribed, and you're trying to say your bot decided I'm not worthy of the subscription. That's kind of twisted. Anyway, yeah, you know me, I always come off on weird tangents. The squirrel gets a hold of my nuts and I go crazy.
No, it's valid points, mate, and gives you the shits. Yes.
So, all right. Gizmo. Okay, I've already rung the bell. Okay, we've come to the end of what Matt was doing. I've picked up a couple from that I had seen in Bob's group of the old farts with drones, and I wanted to share them too. I've noticed lately that this particular channel that I'm going to share next has been showing up in a lot of the channels, doing a lot of supporting. So let me get this up here. So there's another, I think there's a few of these channels called Drones and Tech, but this one is obviously not from this country. So let me get this to a copy.
This is from Old Farts?
Yeah. Yeah, this is from Old Farts. This is where I found it. And you can see he's only got 496, but I have seen this particular channel in some of the chats. There's like a couple of drone intros and stuff they were doing on the channel. Talking about waypoints. I don't know what they're talking about. The Mavic Mini and the Mavic 2 Pro. Very cool. So let's see what we got here. We got 496. Let me come up here, get some more readout here.
Oh, I want to watch one. I want to watch this one.
Okay, I'm
interested.
Holy shit. The channel only has 33 videos, but it's got 135,000 views on the channel. This month he's uploaded 4 new videos, and the channel itself has gotten 7,770 plus new views. So there's, wait a minute, let's see. I'm going to see it. There's something in here. Here's 1.2, 1.3. I'm not seeing it. Where is you got me curious now, buddy.
Popular uploads. If you go to his home up the top there next to videos, go home.
Okay, home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I am.
You go down, scroll down.
Keep going.
Popular.
Keep going. Now, drone intro. 120.
There it is right there. Damn. Okay, so yeah, that's one of the, okay, so we've seen that one before, right? Yeah, we've all seen this one. It's just, yeah, but that's cool, man. So he must have been the first one to get it because he got 120,000 views on that intro. It was like on Fiverr. It's been on Fiverr for years, right? Because that's a regular Mavic, a CGI Mavic.
Yeah,
right?
It is.
Huh.
Wow.
Cool. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, we've got one more. And then I wanted to talk about the collaboration. And this one, anybody that knows me will instantly know why this channel has a place in my heart. Does anybody, can you look at that and tell why Bill would go crazy? If anybody knows me, they know why that sent me crazy. Can anybody tell why that would drive Bill crazy?
The psychedelic.
He's a deadhead. He's a deadhead. See his logo. He's got a mini, look like a Mini 2 in a Steely, and he steal your face, and then he's got the fractal banner. So yeah, my very first logo was my personal Phantom 4 Pro. Take a picture of it. It was cut out, and it was in the middle of a Steely. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. He's got 82 subscribers. He's doing some. Looks like, what is it? Canadian ship on the St. Lawrence. He's doing some work on the St. Lawrence River. Also, and so some interesting stuff here. Let me refresh. He's got 82 subscribers. Did I put him in there? Yes. He has 86 subscribers. Okay, the channel has 24 videos. He's picked up 1,940 plus views. This month he's uploaded 1 new video, and the channel itself has picked up 102 new views. Flight of the Beez. So yes, definitely go over here. I'm going to ring his bell. That's right, I said that. I'm going to ring his bell so that I can make sure and go back. I think I've already watched some of his. I watched something the other day. You can see the stuff that I've watched partial. I need to watch longer, maybe. No, I've watched 3 minutes here. I watched a couple minutes here. I can't watch a video more than a couple of minutes. Is that bad? Is that a bad
normal
thing?
That's normal. And to be quite honest, that's probably in excess of what most people do. It's
Ron disappeared. It says device not connected. Ron poofed. It's been one of those nights tonight. It's like, well, okay, we're just talking about other channels. It's not that big a deal. Hey, Stevie. Stevie's in. Yes, the bee's knees. You just did sub. Very cool. Very cool. Maybe Ron will bounce out and come back in. Stevie saying, hey, looks like a Canadian channel. Yes, it does, Gary. Ron was falling asleep. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So Ron that's cool. Ron he didn't fall down or nothing, did he? Hey, Chris is back. Oh,
hey.
Chris, are you okay? We're in the 7-Eleven. Could you get me a Coke and a Slurpee and some
I just got
some beef jerky and
some corn nuts. Ron, if you're okay, if you need to take off, that's totally fine. We understand you might be tired, my friend. That would be totally cool with me. Okay, now next week, let me pull it back down. I don't want to keep saying that. Well, like I said, everybody else, the channels are in the description. So in order for us to make sure that YouTube will hold on to the damn subscriptions, please, try to watch a little bit of the videos. Would you say, Matt, like 2 or 3 minutes? Couple of minutes?
Yeah. Watch. I think there's a couple of minutes thing they got there. It's it makes a big difference when it comes to that. I'm just watching here. One other Canadian ship on St. Lawrence. Yeah, that's always like these. And this ship here is going through this little tiny channel. Incredible. Anyway, sorry.
The cool thing about Bob's group is it's got so many of these brand new channels that they're posting their stuff in there. But the thing that kills me is, and I've noticed here lately, and I try my best. I do notice some stuff in other groups, but I do my best that if you post something in Coast to Coast Drones, which I'm not going to lie, a whole lot of people will coast there, but they don't cross over and watch other people's stuff. And I'm noticing this happening in a lot of groups that they're just dropping stuff. And I mean, I get it. You've busted your ass. You've worked hard on editing. You don't want to watch a whole lot of other people's work. You're really hoping your stuff's going to take off. But like I've said before, I'm really personally feel like the days of being discovered on YouTube are over with. And since YouTube themselves has their own promotion service, you're going to have to pay to be promoted on these places. If you really want to blow up, I actually did you see the link I put in Coast to Coast Drones the other day, Bob?
Yeah. I think I did.
About social, they were just links for YouTube promotion alone.
Different companies that are saying they can get you, 1,000 likes tomorrow, 1,000 subscribers tomorrow.
Well, those are bots. But the ones that will actually physically email your links and stuff like that, then those are valid because there's a lot of those out there. Like what it is they like, I think Robbie does that's his business. And he has people that work for him that will just email like thousands and thousands of links. So you would pay this company X amount of dollars for, a social media surge of a video. Like you have a new video coming out, you pay $50 and they're going to email out 4,000 emails or whatever. And they're going to drop X amount of links on this one, X amount of links on another one, that kind of thing for you to get organic stuff coming to your channel. Now, are you going to get views? Yes. Are you going to get hardcore subscribers and stuff? I don't know for sure. Ron, buddy, you okay? If you're tired and you need to take a nap and stuff and go on, buddy, that's cool.
I'm good. I'm back.
All right. We just want to make sure we were checking because I noticed you had dropped out there. Oh, hey, Herman's in the house. Good to see you, sir. But you get my meaning there. I'm a little pissed off at YouTube that if I subscribe and I don't get to, like, how many times have you looked at your thing even on your phone and you're like, oh, I want to look at that later, and you'll hit it, and then it might be 2 or 3 days before you go back and look, but you'll eventually look at it again. And in the meantime, like what Matt was telling us, YouTube's already taken your subscription away because you didn't watch it right then, which is horseshit. I mean, we're all a society that's constantly on the move. We all live in our little handheld computers. So we're doing a bazillion things at once, right?
Well, a prime example of what I've just said was JSK here in the chat. He was on my channel. We got him some subs on there, and it went up about 6 or whatever it was. And 2 days later, they were gone. You know, and he told me that. Yeah. Unreal.
Okay, so but since we're coming into the 2-hour mark, we'll go a little bit further. I wanted to discuss the collaboration because next week's going to be collaboration 2. We actually have, I think, I'll go open the folder and I'll share the folder. We actually have, let me get over here and look. Is it here? Nope, it's not that one. This one. All right, the collaboration folder. Okay, so, and hopefully, and I won't mess up. So let me see. Can I do a share? How would I do that? I wonder if it'll just let me do a window. Yeah, hell yeah. That one? Yeah, cool. Very cool. So back over here. Right. Okay, so this is the collaboration folder right now that I have. Let me put this in the chat. So if what it is I need a 30-second 1080p clip at 30 frames per second. And the reason being that because we're going to put it into the Filmora's instant mode, which is an AI. And we don't want it to screw up with the frame rates and everything. We want it to all be standard so that we'll get all of it in. And then what Filmora will do, will take little clips of each one of these videos that people have sent in, and it will create a final product or video of everyone in a collaborative video. So that's what the plan is for next week. At this point, I do not have any FPV footage. I'd love to get some FPV footage. I don't have any. More camera drones footage is welcome. So let me get over here and I will show you all. We have, as you can see, we have the Bob Dempsey folder. When I open it up, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Bob Dempsey clips. Okay, so there's 4. We got Brian Mackey clips. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Brian Mackey clips. So what are we up to now? 11. Chaz 30-second clips. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So what was it? What was that? 11, 15. Chris Wedgworth has also sent in 1, 2, and 3. I would love to put that one in there, but I don't know what it's going to do with it. Might chop it up. We'll see. So there's, what do we got? Like, what did I say? We got 4. Brian gave me 7 as 11, 15. Chris gave me 3. We got 18. Ken Hoffbauer has given me 2. Jesus, Bill, what am I up to? What did I say?
20.
22. Lance has given, we're just up to 20. Okay, 23 now. With Lance has given me 3. Yellow Rose Drones. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could use the bigger, the different frame rates, but I'm going to go ahead and stick with the 1080. So there's, what did I say? We're at 20. 28 now. And then I've got 1 of Chuck's, so there's 29. And then I've got a couple from Angel, so there's 31 right now. So super cool. We got 31. Let me put this in the chat. So please, 1080p. Let me do this first. 1080p at 30 FPS. What else did I say? 1080, 30. Oh, 30 seconds, dumbass. 30 seconds, yes. Emailed to edthomas52@gmail.com. But yeah, there should be, well, hopefully everything goes well. Let me stop the share. We will have a special guest next week. And I'm hoping to get in touch with him and get him to also send in. But if you send in an email, just put in collaboration, something to get my attention. Oh, did Tammy pop in? Happy birthday. Is she in here? I know that Max was in here, but I didn't know if Tammy was in here.
I think Tammy's having her birthday drink. I don't know if she's in here, but she's with Max.
Okay, so tell her happy birthday, Max, for all of us. All right. So I figured another thing that we would do is go, since we do it this time of night, is just go check the new, whatever the new rumors might be. First off, we'll go check Jasper. What's Jasper got? This is something he just had, yesterday? A couple of days. Yeah, yesterday. Showing, another leak, showing the pricing. So we know the Euro pricing, we're pretty much dead on. So we figured, what was it, like $1,200 for the drone and the new controller, right? Was that what we figured? $1,150, $1,200? Ron?
Some people think if you buy everything, it's like close to $1,300.
Right. If you get the Fly More kit too.
Yeah. If you get the whole, the whole 9 yards, you're probably $1,299.
Yeah, and then you figure taxes and everything.
Oh boy,
you got a Phantom 4, man.
Yeah,
and a mini drone.
Yeah,
a Phantom 4 and a mini drone.
Yeah.
So see, this was what Jasper's got. Let's see what Deal's Drone's got. Somebody was hooking up a GoPro to a Mavic 3. Why? I don't know.
Well, that's what they say. Why? Why ask why?
Yeah, exactly. And then he's saying the 10th. I'm still going to say the 11th. Only reason he's saying 10th is because Jasper's saying the 10th. But I'm going to say the 11th because I figure DJI is going to strip their sale stuff off the website. They're going to throw up the new stuff for the Mini 3. They're going to test it a little bit, and then boom. That's why I'm saying the 11th.
Does any company get this much promotion for just putting out leaking pictures?
Yeah, Bob. Apple products.
Yeah, it's brilliant, man. DJI used to go all out and blow a boatload of money, having people fly in and this big event,
Much easier. These two guys were going to leak pictures to once a week leading up to it,
Osita's going FPV on us. Look at this.
Yeah.
He got a gift from iFlight. And then I look back here and he's like postponed. And then we got the Inspired 3 that can't carry the X9. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Does it look to you all like it can carry that big camera?
Looks a little wobbly, Bill.
It's swinging around all over the place. And that's the X9. And this is supposed to be the Inspire 3. Watch it. Womp, womp, womp. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Doesn't look like any wind. I'm looking at that tree.
Yeah, it doesn't. And it's just not hanging really good. There's too much weight underneath.
And what's the write-up on that video?
Oh, it's that time. Ouch.
What's that?
You're muted again, mate. Bill?
The phone's ringing here because it's that time of day. But he says, can you see this again? Wait a minute. Let me put this back up here. Share.
It'd be interesting because they look like stick movements to me. I don't know about that.
But look at the underside of the camera. I mean, it's a rock and all. I mean, they look like stick movements, but that camera, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see how the gimbal could hang with that. Especially, well, maybe.
Yeah, that. What? Just minimize that for a second. What's he written on it?
Yeah, hang on. Inspire 3 field test. The witness who sent this video to me said it was the Zemus X9 Lite gimbal mounted on it with a super long zoom lens. I think they were running an extreme dynamic test with the new gimbal. Sorry for the delay. Was too busy during these days. This is the 21st, and then everybody else jumped on it. It just looks to me like it's not super stable, not like I'm used to the Inspire being. I mean, I get that those are stick movements, but it seems to me that if they went just the slightest bit too far, it would just flip right over. That, that's just me. But anyway, we've checked out the rumor mill for the evening. Oh, there she is. Happy birthday, girl. Have 2 drinks on us. But put them on Max's credit card, please. Because my wife would be like, who the hell is Tammy Jean and why is she charging drinks on your credit card? So that might not go over too well. Who needs a straight horizon, right? See, here's the thing. I was talking to a guy, one of the channels that I subscribe to, and I said, I'm thinking about selling my Air 2S and taking that money and purchasing the Evo Light Plus. And he that's what he uses on his channel. And he was prompt to tell me, don't. He said, please wait at least 2 or 3 firmware updates before you get that drone. And the only thing that pisses me off was when I first got my Air 2S, it had a crooked horizon, right? And I could manually push it back to very close to level, right? But I was having to go at like +9 to get it to level, you know? And I'm like, you know, when I would run, you know, gimbal calibrations after gimbal calibrations after gimbal calibrations. And then, like I said, I was still having to go +9. Okay. Then they came out with another firmware update, cured it up, clear as a bell, right? Okay. This most recent firmware update put it right back where it friggin' was. And now I have to go to +9 on the gimbal to get the horizon to level.
Is anyone else having this issue with their gimbal?
I don't think so. I think it's just me. And like I said, I had bitched about it before, but then the firmware fixed it. And then now, just, you know, the one that they came out with like last month, I had just done it the other day because I wanted to test it out. And then there it is right back again. I'm having to go to +9 to get it to level. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Bob's in the chat here. He's got the Air 2S. I'm just wondering if he's having a horizon issue on his drone.
Not much. No, you're talking about me? Oh,
you've got an Air 2S too, though, don't you, Bob?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I have an Air 2S. I have not noticed the problem at all, and I've done a correction once on it. You know, done a calibration on it once, and but no, I have not had a problem. I just had another problem. I had a gimbal overload motor problem on it, and I blew it out with a can of air, and it seemed to be straightened back out.
Did you have an issues on my Air 2S currently? But if you read my comments on my videos, they'll tell you every drone flight I've ever made has a crooked horizon at one point or another. But
you know what? That's not an unusual problem for a DJI drone to have. It's been an inherent issue since the Spark was good, but the Mavic Pro, the first Mavic Pro, horrendous horizon issues, and they've never straightened it ever. Have they fixed that issue? The only way you can fix that is to take your shot knowing that it's going to be crooked and take a long enough shot so that when you put it into post, straighten it up.
Yeah.
And there's no issue. But yeah, you've just got to know about this. And they've always done it. All of their drones, they've always had some sort of horizon issue at some point. And you would think with a 3-axis gimbal that you'd never have that problem. And you've got a little Spark running around with a 2-axis gimbal with no horizon issues whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, every time I find the Evo 2 Pro, I think I see a horizon issue with that. So almost every drone I've ever flown, I've seen it at one point or another. Even more toys drones like Femies and Hubsons have it. I've seen the only hotel drone I've owned. So I see it in every drone, but it's randomly. Like I can never really, figure the issue out and solve it long term. Whatever, it just seems to come and go. And every drone I've ever, I had the Spark, but I can't remember at this point,
Okay, so basically everybody's saying no horizon issues, but like I said, mine was fine. What I may do is refresh this firmware. I may roll it back and see if that cures it. If I roll it back and it cures it, then I will leave it there, and then maybe jump past this one if it so be it, But go ahead.
I was going to say that's a bit of a bugger that's happening with you. It might be some issue that that you have with that. It was
so funny. I was telling Billy the other day. I was like, dude, I think I'm going to sell my Air 2S and get an Evo Light Plus new. And all I got back was, why? and all I told him was, broaden my horizons, which was bullshit, but I didn't want to type out, I didn't want to type out because it's this crooked horizon again,
How far out is it?
It's like I said, I'm having to go,
plus 9.
when it's plus 9, and I was like, that's, I was like, man, that's way off. And I hate that I have to do that. I don't know if maybe there's something off on my gimbal cover, because it seems awful tight, I don't, it doesn't seem to fit. It seems like it puts a lot of tension on the gimbal on mine. So maybe that's it. Maybe I'll get a different cover for it.
I point the camera at the drone when I start, and then I hook the 2 hooks on the front end and then push the bottom in, kind of like that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. The gimbal seems to like slip right into place, into its position when, at one point in time doing that.
Wait a minute. What was Bob saying? When you make a horizon adjustment, it should stay corrected. Right. But after you do a firmware update, it doesn't stay corrected. You have to reset it again.
Well,
what blew my mind was that the in-between firmware between this most recent one and the previous one, the one in between, corrected the issue. I didn't have any problems with it. I was actually getting back into loving my Mavic Air again, or my Air 2S again. And then I go out and fly it, and I'm like, because the thing, I feel so bad because Chuck over on Covaction has had a lot of trouble out of his Mavic 3. And I have not. I've had the most I've ever had was a couple of minutes on my back deck getting a connection. And then I went over to the college and flew last week. And before I even got the smart controller fully booted up, it already had 14 satellites and was connected. So I'm like, I feel bad for him, but I'm not having an issue. But then in the same sense of the word, his Mavic Air 2, his Air 2S runs like a top, whereas mine, excuse me, is having issues with the horizon.
Now, my Mavic 3 has horizon issues from time to time.
What is it?
Yeah. Sounds like they all have issues, but
Johnny's here. Hey, Johnny, what's up?
Who has the most issues?
There's always someone's always going to have some issues somewhere, and it doesn't seem to be inherent with, unless it's an inherent problem with the whole software or hardware of a drone. It seems to be sporadic of who it decides to stuff about with, which is weird.
Well,
really weird.
Another thing, I've got a Skydio 2 that I don't think I've flown in 8 months. And I feel bad about that too, because you know how it is when you really get the addiction, when you first get into it, and because the Skydio 2 had us all on edge for so long. You're older and have a little more weathered, Bob. So I'm just saying I'm more of like, follow the crowd, yay, bye. So anyway, but I got the damn beacon. I got, Rick bought me that battery. And the thing about it is I'm thinking about selling the Skydio 2 because, as taught to me by the great Ron Brown, the heart and soul of Drone Nation, if you let a drone sit on the shelf, it's just going to die. If you sell it and give it to somebody else, it's like a brand new toy to them, and they're going to fly the piss out of it.
Bill, you should see the happy smile on the face of the man I sold my Skydio to. That brings you joy when you see that big smile when you pass the drone.
Everybody that I've sold my drones to has just been ecstatic. Yeah. That kind of thing. So it's awesome. Put a couple more zeros on it.
Yeah. I'm like Max. Max is saying he keeps everything. I haven't sold any drone, anything. I haven't sold an 86 Macintosh. I don't sell anything.
That's the thing.
Collect it.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is like drones when they're running on LiPo batteries, if you don't do regular maintenance and you don't do flights and stuff with them, all those components are going to deteriorate and eventually they just won't work anymore. But as long as someone is flying them and someone's doing battery maintenance on them and somebody's keeping up with, you know, the props and all this stuff, then it's going to live a lot longer, as opposed to me letting it sit for 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, or a year, and then going and finding out, okay, the battery's got a dead cell now, it won't even charge. You know, just because I didn't touch it. So, and plus there's some people here, you know, maybe in the film industry that would be interested in a Skydio 2. I don't know. Greg Pittman, thank you, sir. We're glad to have had you in the house tonight. Please get some rest. We're glad to have had you here. And Greg, please, for sure, sir, if you're interested in sending in a video, I'm going to say this again. Please send in a 30-second 1080p 30 frames per second video to deadthomas52@gmail.com, so that next week on the show, he may have some scheduling issues. As far as I know right now, he's still scheduled to join us next week, but Billy's going to come back on next week and be with us as we do this crazy collaboration. Maybe I can talk him into sending in a 30-second video too. So, but everybody, please, anybody and everybody, FPV is welcome. Camera drones are welcome. At this point in time, we'll even take some B-roll, but we'll have to figure out where to stick it in. And I'm sorry, yes, deadthomas52@gmail.com. So please send those clips in. And, you know, we've got, 30 clips, which is going to make probably about a 2.5 to 3 minute video. But, So
I saw this comment in the chat, Bill. Somebody said they only shoot in 4K, but what you want them to do is just take that 4K and output it as a 1080p file, right?
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. What's going to happen, I don't want them to get pissed off or upset, because what's going to happen is Filmora is going to be set at 1080p at 30 frames per second. Okay, that's what it's going to kick out the other end. You all know if you start mismatching frame rates and all this stuff, you're going to get out a garbled mess at the other end.
Right.
So, or what will happen is Filmora is going to crop the shit out of your 4K video, and I don't want you getting upset if what you want it highlighted in that picture is not there because it got cropped down. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So but the solution is, no matter what you shot your video in, you can go into your editor and render it out as a 1080p 30 frames per second, no matter what you shot. And you could shot 4K 60, but you could render it out to the specs and then send it to Bill Thomas.
Or if you really just don't want to do it, you can send it in and we'll see what happens on the other side. And if it comes out great, I don't know what Filmora will do with it. It may match it all. It may come out perfect. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
That's why it's experiment, right, Bill?
Yeah. I do know, and Brian will be back next week. I know Brian's run some more experimenting with it, because he got, after I showed it to him, he's actually done a couple videos, I do believe. So he knows a little bit more about it, so we could probably put out a better product on the other end. But hey, it's like I said, I would love to get more. If you want to send in just a 4K video at 24 frames a second, we'll feed it in there and see what happens. But I was trying to make something that would be cool for everybody. And after we're done, everybody that is interested, and this is really going to piss YouTube off, everybody that sent in a clip can send me an email, and I will send you the video to upload on your own channel.
We'll make it a community property.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So YouTube's going to be like, wait a minute, this same exact video is on like 20 different channels. Right. Good. It's a collaboration, assholes. That thing that you say you're here for.
Hey, the main thing with that footage is the frame rate. 30 frames, 4K and 1080p won't really matter that much, because once you render that out, it shouldn't crop the video at all. It'll just render it all out to 1080p. But the frame rate is the most important there, to have the same, because it will be jumpy. It'll be jumpy as well if you don't match that up.
But the cool thing is I get to blame it on the computer.
That's a good
Because
thing.
it's going to be all AI. So if
I
what
run
comes out
different
as-
footage through Final Cut and save it out and then bring it back. That's my procedure.
Yeah, it's not. I can just set up a project file. 1080p, 30 frames per second. Boom, and then
Well,
30
that's it.
seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, you just render off your 4K footage at 1080p. There's no hassles there at all.
Yeah,
But yeah, it is the frame rate. Absolutely have to be the frame rate the same.
Oh, what did y'all think of my like because people were telling me that because I used that plane coming in for this here. I'll show the video. I can just do that. Let me bring it up. Where are we? Is it here? Yeah, that's where it's at. This is just an excerpt. Wait a minute. I gotta close this. Come on. Where you at? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, back over here. Oh, I shouldn't have done it. I felt bad. I did that. Did you hear me? I said back over here. I was like,
Drone Fly with Uncle Bob was asking when the deadline for the video is, Bill.
Next Monday.
Okay.
Well, hopefully, I would like to get it before then, but we'll actually take shit during the show if you can get it to me.
I think I think next Monday's the 2nd, if I believe I'm correct.
Yeah. So basically, Drone Nation
my
show
show's
next
the 4th.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to kind of have them in by next Monday, so that I can get everything organized. Forgive me, but let me get back over.
You can get your minions working in the studio, huh, Bill?
Can y'all see that?
Yes.
See, that's my newest one.
Do you film these in your backyard when the planes are flying over?
Yeah, literally. This one particular, I'm only like 80 feet off my back deck. I have Lank approval. So, but look at this. Now, if you could hear, maybe this ain't it. Where did
you get some nice sunsets there, Bill.
What's crazy is when they're pretty, but it's really eerie when we have the forest fires out here.
Oh yeah,
and the whole sky glows that funky orange glow, like it's literally going to burn down everything. No, that's not it. Where's the one? Here we go. Yeah, this is only 720, but it'll work because it has the audio.
Yeah, drone flying. It's May 2nd, the last day to send it.
Yeah. Okay. Why is it not? It's not telling me to share the audio or not. Usually there's a little switch that says share audio, but it's not asking me. Huh. Can you all hear that?
No.
You hear no audio? That's bullshit.
I don't hear anything.
What kind of audio is it, Bill? Music or just plane noise?
Yeah, it's just music. It's music. And there's this little twing right when he goes. Did y'all see that? The sun shining off the canopy as he went by the sun?
Yeah.
Reflection, yeah.
But this is daily. They were like, "Oh, that's a once in a lifetime shot." And I was like, "No, not really. I can do it. I can do it a million times." But see,
I'm in a flight pattern between two airports where my house is located. I'm getting the regular Las Vegas airport, and on the other side here I've got the Henderson Executive Airport, and they take a lot of these small jets in there.
Anyway, but yeah, that was all manually tracked with the Mavic 3 Pro at 28x zoom.
Really?
That was me. That was all my.
Oh, wow.
I was because everybody was, and I'm going to be honest. I'd heard people talking about so much that everybody's like, "Oh, Mikey's a badass pilot," And I had never tried to do anything like that before. So I farted around because there was a couple of planes that came in before, and I actually got my rhythm down. I got my zoom down. I got my, my scroll wheel down. I got my turning down. And so that was like my second try. And so I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I feel good. And at 28x zoom, I thought I had followed the train. The plane very well. The plane. I followed the plane pretty well. So
It's hard to do once you're zoomed in.
Oh
You
yeah,
lose all
I can
perspective.
I can never find anything once I'm zoomed in.
well,
What I did
I
find-
cheated to begin with because you noticed it was, and then I zoomed in as he got closer to the sun.
Well, what I did find interesting, because, you know, if you zoom a handheld something, the more you zoom in, the more unsteady it is.
Yeah.
And the steadiness of that 3 zoomed in that far is pretty good.
Yeah.
There was no movement with that.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow. So it's good. We're okay. We're at the squirrel. Anybody got anything they want to add? Okay, Ron, are you for sure going to buy a Mini 3?
Well, you know,
Are you going to wait, or are you going to buy it as soon as it comes out?
well, I haven't made all these final decisions yet. The 8-ball says most likely.
I'm going to just say right now, yes. This is so funny. This is so funny because my wife looks at me the other day. She said, "So, you're getting a new drone, right?" I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Well, why are you getting this?" I was like, "Because, you know, it's our anniversary, or my anniversary gift." And she's like, "Oh, well, I thought the little, you know, Tiny Hawk 3 drone was your." I was like, "Oh, no. Remember, you got the new gold bracelet for Valentine's Day. So the Tiny Hawk 3 was Bill's Valentine's Day gift." And then remember when you got your early anniversary gift of the gold chain and stuff? Well, Bill didn't have anything available that he wanted right then. So he just told you he put that one back in his pocket. So now I'm getting a Mini 3 Flymore kit.
You got the Tiny Hawk 3, have you?
Yeah, I sure do. I love it. It's awesome.
How's that? What's the difference between the 2 and the 3?
I have never had the 2. I know the difference in the OG Tiny Hawk and the 3 was just quad props. So it's a lot more stable. So when you're learning on it, you don't, you know, I ended up put it this way. I didn't realize that putting quad props on it would make it that much more stable. So once I realized that it was the quad props, I went and bought quad props for the Tiny Hawk. And put
Right.
So I put quad props on the Tiny Hawk now so I can fly it better too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the difference in the drone itself, but I know if you buy the all-in-one kit, the remote controller is way upgraded over the controller that was in the 1 and the 2.
And the goggles have a DVR this time.
There you go. That's some of the big.
There you go.
I think the drone is slightly changed, but I don't think.
Yeah, it's got a better camera. It's got a run cam on it now.
Yeah, better camera.
The 2 had a run cam on it.
Okay. Wait a minute. The difference 2 and 3. Wait. Gary's got it. Gary's told us. Gary figured it out.
Words of wisdom from Gary, as always.
Yeah. If Chris Waters is still in here, Chris Waters reviewed it. He probably reviewed on.
Who the hell is this? Drone. You should be cleaning our water. Where the hell? What are you doing here?
Matt's rump.
No, wait. Look, Matt's plump. Or Matt Plump. Sorry, typo. Matt's rump.
I'll tell you something, boys. If we can go back in time, let's take Brian off of that little thing we did earlier about me showing comments. Edit that one out, mate.
How about this? Okay.
If we can get the time machine going tonight, Matt, I want to go over the Bobs and get that Mac working with PageMaker.
It ran PageMaker.
This is why. Don't you remember when I said this is why I said tonight's show was BYOP.
Yeah.
Bring your own protection. Back it up for a Matt.
I thought it was bring your own pot. You know.
That was last week's show. That was last week's show. And thank goodness I made up for everybody that wasn't here that didn't bring. So we had that taken care of. Let's see. Funny. Like I said, next Monday is the deadline. Please, and anybody that has questions, feel free to reach out to me at edthomas52@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me on Facebook, or you can holler at Bob and Bob will hook you up with me, or you can holler at Matt and Matt will hook you up with me, or you can holler at Ron and Ron will hook you up with me, or no, leave my wife alone. Don't bother my wife.
Yeah, Bill, I got the facts down now. 1080p, 30 frames per second, and have it in by May 2nd. So I know the answers now.
30 seconds in length.
So 30
Yes.
seconds.
1080,
Yeah.
30.
Well, and the reason 30 seconds is because Filmora will take anywhere from a 4 to 6 second segment out of said clip, and that's what it will embed into the movie and create it later on. So it's becoming
what if somebody that has the Mini 3, an advanced reviewer, sends you in some portrait mode video? Will that mess it up?
Oh
no, the most important, like you said, the most important thing is the frame rate.
Okay.
Who do you think that might be, Ron?
Well, I'm not calling anybody out here, Bob, but I know you may have one behind that Mac there.
Like I said, the biggest thing that we're concerned about is just getting the frame rate at least 30 frames per second.
Right. Even if we have a little portrait video in there, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole point is we'll put it all in. We'll pick out the order together with everybody. We'll look at the clips. We'll put it in, and then everybody will say, okay, this one. Then we'll stick it in, and we'll see what it spits out the other end.
And what if we don't like it?
Excuse me. Go ahead.
I was going to say, what was everyone filming? If you're talking to that, does anyone film in 24-25 or not? Because I never touched that. It's just way too.
I know that Billy Kyle lives and dies by 25.
Okay.
He loves that natural motion blur.
Okay.
But apparently,
I'm kind of settling on 30 frames a second for just general filming, and sometimes I use 60.
29.97 though.
Yeah, well, I mean on your editor, but I mean on the drone. Yeah.
Well, but what is it? 20 normal television is 24, cinema is 25. So that's
the 24-25 is more of a US, the rest of the world thing. The US is kind of 24, and the rest of the world is kind of 25.
PAL and NTSC. See, yeah, I mean, what we're dealing with, especially with drones, is, depending on how you're flying up and what you're filming, but there can be a lot of movement. And 24 and 25, unless you're doing a steady shot, is going to be really, really blurry, especially on a yaw. It's difficult to get some nice, clean footage out of that.
Well, that's why a lot of guys want to shoot in 60 and then render it down to 24.
Exactly right, and shooting at 62 gives you the opportunity to bring that down to 30 frames a second and have a really nice, smooth shot.
I gotta admit, I'm not trying to interrupt anybody, but I don't know who he is or who she is. I'm pretty sure it's probably a he, but my one beloved hate fan that shows up every single week. So I'm looking over here. We did really good. It's like we got 170 views so far, which is good for drone therapy. We're picking up, but I've got my one hater, and I'm like, okay,
we got a thumbs down for the night.
Yes, we did.
Oh.
We did, and it took them a while. Either that, or I just, or they were either late tonight. Maybe they had dinner. Had a couple of drinks and oh shit, I forgot to put a thumbs down.
Or maybe he was too busy thumbing down some other videos and he almost missed you tonight.
No. This is drone therapy.
Positive feedback.
This is drone therapy, and I'm his therapist. I'm the only thumbs down for this person. He's like, I want to do 2 now. I want to do 2 thumbs down. It's just like I get a kick out of it because my normal uploads. Can you hear me out there? My normal uploads, some of them actually have 100%. You're slacking. Get to work. Seriously, no. I'm not like that. I just got a kick out of it. I don't know why. I got a rise out of my one dislike, whatever. But I'm trying. What? Go ahead.
Sorry, mate. No. I was just reading something. I said that out loud. Sorry.
Bill, we need you to stop talking this way. You're fucking up the show.
Hey, Bill, how comes you're one thumbs down guy? If he doesn't watch the whole show, why does his thumb stick?
because he heard Matt. He watched for 2 minutes and 30 seconds and then left.
He's out of there, mate. Chris, yes, I do, mate. That's exactly what I mean, mate. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
wait. Okay, when you shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, when you shoot. Oh, yeah. I totally get. I get that.
And I messed up too. I meant to say, shoot a 48 and render down to 24 or whatever to smooth it out. If you're doing 24 outside of 30.
Now, I did find some more. I'm going to say this before we jump off here because I know my daughter's going to. But I got some more information. Okay, some stuff that can help get some more interest in your YouTube channel without paying for promotion. There's like your titles, especially. We all know how-tos, best ofs, or like hyperbole. Like something completely over-exaggerated, like clickbait, but so clickbaity people go, oh, bullshit. That's what they're saying. So it's going to be so over the top. They're going to be like, oh no, he's making a joke. So that's. Oh, Bob's got to go.
It's the Golden Knights tied the game at the moment here.
Okay, and then the other thing was in your something else, power words, emotional words, and common words. You should always have at least one power word, 2 emotional words, and 1 common word in your title. And that has something to do with the algorithm. So, that's what that does. And then an uncommon word gets you bonus points.
I don't know if you just make a real good video instead.
them days are over with.
Oh, that's no.
Them days are over with. Man.
Nobody gives a shit about that.
Put it this way, and here's a perfect example. We talked about him earlier tonight. We talked about he still uses the Spark. Kenny Cardoso produces cinema quality video.
He's been in Mexico recently producing a lot of great video.
And his channel should be as big as Peter McKinnon's, in my opinion. He produces that kind of quality stuff. But is it? No.
He doesn't put himself. What number one that kills him? He doesn't put himself on camera enough. If you're going to be big, your face has to be on the channel.
Yeah, that's true. But again, I've seen some channels with just cinematic footage that are pretty large, as opposed to, and I'll put Kenny's video, and you all know this. I love Billy to death, but I'll put Kenny's video side by side with Billy's video, and Billy's video might have 40,000 views on it, and Kenny's is going to have maybe 4,000 views. But Kenny's will look just as good, if not better, in a lot of aspects than Billy's, or even Ken Dono, same thing. Right. Or any of the Jake Sloan, any of those people, somebody, they've got 50,000, 60,000 views on a video, and I'll put Kenny's right next to it with 4,000 views on it, and it'll stack up, and then a lot of times it will kick their video's ass.
I totally agree with you, Bill. But of course, Kenny's spending who knows how much time to produce a 3-minute video, so he's putting a lot of time and effort into making that video look that good.
That's
which is to his credit. I mean, I commend him for it.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The days of producing a top quality product and getting discovered on YouTube are slim and none now.
Right.
And the reason being is there's so many of these promotion services out there, including YouTube, who has their own social media promotion service. Do you think they're going to discover people for free when they're trying to get your money to highlight your videos?
What you do when you put that much time in your production and all that sort of stuff. I mean, we all know that YouTube's not going to, and you're not going to make $1 million on YouTube. What it does do, hey Kenny, burn those ears. What it does do, though, if you were working outside, obviously, of YouTube, and you're promoting yourself to say production companies or anything like that, there is that much footage you can point them to on YouTube and say, this is what I do. All right. So putting that effort into your production and all that sort of thing isn't a waste of time if you're looking for work elsewhere, because that shows the quality of what you can do. It's like a resume, basically, a YouTube channel. Whether YouTube picks up on that or not, well, they won't. It doesn't really matter, because you know, as I said, you're not going to fly a Ferrari.
If I was Elon Musk, I would put ads on every damn video on the channel, and I'd be like, "Hey, I'll give you 5% if you sell some shit. Sure, no problem." I mean, to me, it makes more sense to put an ad on every video on the network.
Well, why don't we pour our money together and put like an Elon Musk and buy YouTube?
I don't think we could pull all our money. We might be able to buy a pimple.
How many of us, when it says skip ad, we push skip ad? I mean, does everybody do that? I mean, so
I don't know. So there's been
one or two for a 5 second.
A lot of people. I let the commercial run for a few minutes, because I know that's how that person gets. If a person's monetized, that's how they get paid. So I'll let ads run so that my people get paid.
Mark's trying to push.
Do you get paid something different if they click off it after 5 seconds?
If you buy something off that ad, they get paid more. If you just let it run, they get paid more.
What? Did Musk seriously? Musk did that?
I don't think I know the ins and outs of YouTube well enough to know those things.
There's too many things that you hear about. Bill was touching on it earlier about the algorithms and all that. You can do every single thing that they say. Do this, do that, make sure it's this, make sure it's that, and do that, and blah, 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 blah. Title this. Tags apparently now mean absolutely nothing. And it all comes into your titles and your hashtags and things like that. Algorithm. You can do all of that and still get 120 views on your bloody video.
Yeah. I was saying, the people tell you all that stuff, go check their YouTube channel out, and it's not doing that well.
Well, see, and
there's a whole sub-industry of selling information here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And how many times you come across a channel that has 50,000 subscribers, but then you go look at his videos, he's got 10 videos up in the past month, and none of them have 100 views.
I got to do this
thing. And yet you get your own videos are doing much better. You have whatever 3,000 subs.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's weird.
Here's something I found, and this is the one where I found about, and there's some stuff where you can go for free. Let me put this in here. Oh shit! I can put it down here.
Jim's droning.
Mark Fisher says he gets 3 subscribers a year on YouTube.
All right, so this one's 16 ways to promote your YouTube channel, and then here's what it's talking about. Boost your strategy, how to create channel for business, 11 writing tips for descriptions. I have no idea what YouTube SEO is. I'm assuming that's something to do with the algorithm. YouTube hashtags, Okay, writing engaging must-see titles. So the key to crafting killer titles is grabbing your audience attention without resorting to clickbait headlines. So clickbait is still outlawed.
Oh, outlawed.
They should retitle us to 16 ways you can waste your time.
Yeah, your YouTube money can go from $20 to $25 if you do all this a month.
Best of how-to titles are a safe bet. Okay, and then here's the one: the Co-Schedules Headline Analyzer. So you can go over. Well, I don't think it's going to show you guys. You can actually go over to it, and you can type in your headline, and it will tell you.
I'm making more money, Stevie.
And it will tell you. It will tell you what it thinks. It will tell you what it thinks of your headline, but it's free. It's so it's not like if you
maybe this is the coke that's got the cocaine back in it again.
Yeah,
maybe.
Exactly.
It looks like it does, to be honest, Ron.
Figuring out what your audience wants, not your videos. Okay. Style of videos they prefer, engage with the YouTube community. I'm going to try some of this shit to see what happens. I'm going to try the power word.
Hey, Bob, you should write a thing and make a lot of money and tell people this is how you get a YouTube group up to 10,000 subscribers in 1 year or whatever. You could write all this stuff and you could make $1 million.
You think so? Well, it's not a YouTube, but it's a Facebook group.
Well,
with,
yeah, that
my-
gives you the edge. You're the only one doing it.
my YouTube channel's still around 350, and it's been there for a while, you know. So I'd like to get that at least to 1,000 to see what happens.
And they said you could monetize Facebook now too if you do things right.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
You can get sponsorships on Facebook, and
okay.
there's another interesting thing too with Facebook. If you were to have your own, like I've got a Northeast Drone Productions of Facebook page as well, right? Now, if this is what it comes down to views too. I was talking to Kenny actually years ago about this, and he posts to Reddit as well as Facebook and all that sort of stuff. Right now, when I post one of my videos just on YouTube, it might get 120, 140 views, right? But when I share it to a site on Reddit to do with that subject, that video will always get between 400 and 500 views. So it always pulls views, and you can see in statistics that it shows that Reddit had this,
What's
Facebook
the source?
had this. Yeah. So I did do that on a few videos and what have you. But yeah, just leave it up to YouTube, or your channel just tanks. It's. But on Facebook too, if you had your video onto Facebook, you pop it up and you think you can boost that post, and you can pay money, $40-$50, and it will send out mass notifications to a demographic, which may be interested in clicking on engagement and all that sort of stuff, which can boost your views up on YouTube. Because once you start boosting your views on YouTube, then the algorithm looks at that and goes, oh, maybe I'll pump that up a little bit more. So it can work like that. But, I did have, about 18 months ago, I thought, oh, just see what it does. And it really
made a difference.
No,
that
really
just went like cross-posting to Reddit.
That's what Billy Kyle did.
Into
That's
a community.
Billy did.
Yeah. Chuck it into a community that's interested or where it is. And, say, for instance, Sunshine Coast, Queensland. You can go to that Reddit site and there'll be like 20,000, 30,000 people. And you just post it in there. As long as it's not promoting you, a product, your channel.
Buy YouTube subscribers.
You what?
Right here. The first one listed. Buy YouTube subscribers.
Hey, you can buy me. You can buy me for only $10. I'll subscribe to you.
You go promo explosive organic YouTube growth. Get a follower. Buy YouTube views.
God.
Buy me.
Wow. Use viral YouTube promotion service. YouTube views, YouTube subscribers, YouTube likes. Wow.
Is this, Bill, is this YouTube's own site?
No. This isn't YouTube's. YouTube's has theirs is different. You can actually type in
somebody else.
YouTube promotion service on YouTube and it will come up. Sides Media. Okay. So all these services okay, here we go. Storm Views. Buy 100% genuine YouTube likes, views, and subscribers. How the hell can you buy genuine views and subscribers?
You know what? And I did do this, and I checked it out. Now, what's that bloody site that you can go on and check out anyone's YouTube channel? It pulls up all the stats.
Social Blade.
Social Blade, that's the one. Okay, so I did go to a channel once, and I was checking this out. And within that channel, you can see where subscribers have been bought, because they'll go up 100.
Yep.
Right, and it's always 100. So it depends on what you buy. So it goes up 100, wink, straight away in one day, and then it won't do anything, and then it'll go up another 100. And sometimes YouTube will actually pick up on that, and you'll see in these stats that the 100 drops off, doink, gone. And then another couple of weeks later, they'll pop another 100 in.
Holy shit! Check this one out. Followers up is saying, okay, shit. It says 500 views, $6. 2,500 views, $24. 10,000 views, $84. 20,000 views, $189. Oh, wow, man. This is messed up. Social viral. Fiverr, we all knew, but Fiverr mainly, I thought it was just for like intros and shit. I didn't know they actually did promotion. Push views, YouTube promotion, get noticed. SEO task.
See down here, it says YouTubers have gotten their channels banned for this practice. Yeah, let's mean.
This is crazy.
Well, I'll never get banned for gaining a bunch of subscribers. That's for sure.
I know this is buying stuff. So people who've gone through this process.
But look how many of them there are.
Well, how do they all succeed if they're getting
here we go. Here we go. 150 YouTube video likes, $20. 250 video likes, $35. 500 YouTube video likes, $55. 1,000 for $79.
Well, see,
okay, tell you what, for you PayPal me $2 and I'll.
This is brilliant though. Look what they're doing on this one. Over a period of 1 to 3 days, you get the 150 likes. The 250 over a period of 4 to 5 days. The 500 6 to 10. The 1,000 over 7 to 14. So they spread it out so YouTube won't pick up on it.
Oh,
see, there's an inherent problem there. Even at the 150 video likes, if I've only got 120 views, I can't get 150 likes, can I? What's your lowest amount? What's your lowest amount? 5 likes.
Here's another one. Get viral. Views expert. Oh, $9 for 1,500 views.
Oh,
$9 for 1,500 views, man.
Dig in my pocket here.
Yeah, let me get my pocket change out here. hey, Bill, I got to get running.
I do too.
Yeah, me too. I got to eat.
All right. So we're going to let Ron say his good evenings. Go, Ron.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show tonight. And it was good to have Matt on with us tonight. And, of course, Bob, as always, and everybody for joining us in the chat tonight. You guys were great tonight. Thanks for supporting the show. And we will see you next week. And don't forget to send your 1080p, 30 frames per second, 30-second video in by Monday, May 2nd. Good night, everyone.
Bob.
Thank you, everybody. I'm working on a new video of getting your drone license in the EU and working out how to get registered. I'm currently now a registered drone pilot in Italy. I'm still working on finding somebody who will sell me insurance so I can register the drone in Italy. But I'm going to make this work. But so far, I've got step-by-step working so I can help people do that.
Super cool. And Matt.
Rightio. Well, thanks very much for having me on, Matt. And it was good chucking in those channels earlier and checking them out. And thanks so much to everyone who subscribed to those channels. Don't forget on what do we got? Friday night your time and Saturday morning here in Australia that I'll be doing and announcing the giveaway and what the giveaway will be. It's going to be running over the next 3 to 4 weeks, I guess. So every week there'll be someone who I'll be giving something to, whether it be in the States, England, Ireland, I don't care where it is. I'll ship it off wherever it is. So, don't forget to check that out. So thank you very much once again, Bill, and take care, everyone in the chat. We'll catch us again.
Awesome. And everyone, please, if you don't know Matt's channel, it is in the description, listed very early. As you'll see, he is the Wizard of Oz, and his link is just below that illustrious title that I have bestowed upon him for this week's show. So please... I don't know. It just kind of came out of thin air, and I went with it.
So, very nice.
So anyway, well, last week it was the Bucket List Boys by Royal Decree. So I don't know where that one came from.
Oh, either. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so with that being said, please everyone come back and join us next week for Collaboration 2. With that being said, live long and prosper. We'll see you next week.